We rambling, y'all. So we ready for this or that?
Hey.
Yeah, man. If y'all ready, I'm ready. Let's roll into the game. So today we're gonna play this or that. Just going over the rules. I'm gonna ask a question. The first part of the question will be A. The second part will be B. If you all could entertain the rules of the game by answering definitively, I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and you can provide your answer.
You already know who talking to.
First question. This or that. Would you rather raise kids in the era that you grew up in or in today's era, today's world, today's society?
Hey, so I see that y'all found us, man. Thank you for tuning into the podcast. Welcome. We love you guys. We would love for y'all to stay connected as well. So please make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. This is what we all needed.
Again, would you rather raise kids in the era that you grew up in or in today's world? 3, 2, 1. All right, so we have 3 A's and we have a B. The B is from Yusha. Why would you rather raise kids in today's world?
Next question.
What?
The nigga that like to talk don't want to talk. Cool. All right. So, would you rather have your kids be your kids' first teacher, or would you rather social media be the first teacher? So again, would you rather have your kids' first teacher be you or social media? 3, 2, 1.
It should be a no-brainer. Okay.
All right. So
obviously,
unanimous would rather we be the first teacher.
Is there any reason why somebody particularly says that? I'm just, not publicly.
Yeah, people do it for sure.
People do it for sure. People put their kids on their iPad and leave them there as a babysitter. And so we got to realize social media ain't just what we think it is. It ain't just TikTok. Social media is Roblox. Social media is YouTube comments, TikTok comments. You know what I'm saying? People do it every day. They leave their kids on their iPad and be like, play with this while I do something else.
Facts. I'm gonna get into that today.
Next question. Would you rather your child be street smart or book smart? Again, would you rather your child be street smart or book smart? 3, 2, 1. All right, so again, we have 3 A's and then we have a B from Yusha, who would rather his child be book smart. All right.
Are you going next question that?
Yeah, I'm a next question.
I wouldn't go next question the first one.
All right. Would you rather raise your child with old school discipline or modern gentle parenting? Again, would you rather raise your child with old school discipline or modern gentle parenting? 3, 2, 1.
I don't know why the word gentle gave me like a negative connotation. Like I ain't soft though.
So this is probably pretty interesting for those that are listening. We have unanimous where we all would rather raise our children with modern gentle parenting. I would think that someone that's watching could assume that at least one of us would have chose old school parenting due to our age, right? Colin, why would you rather raise your kids with modern?
Man, I just don't. For old school discipline with a little more physicality to it, I just don't trust myself with that. Like I'm gonna get emotional. It's gonna get too deep. I think we talked about this before on here. So, like, let me just go with some new methods and some new strategies. Plus, just as an educator, like I know all the research-based stuff when it comes to what actually gets results when it comes to redirecting behavior. So I know it works, and it ain't the old school way.
Mm.
But every once in a while, you know, might just gotta go upside that head one time. I got you. I mean, you with me, Sean. We got these teenage boys in the house right now, man. They like you don't want me to pick. Hey, man, y'all making me like leave me alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but immediately what came to my mind when it's old school versus modern, even though I still believe in discipline, and at times I use discipline when discipline is needed, I still communicate with my kids. And that's the modern part for me. Like when I hear old school, I hear do what I say, not what I do. I hear do it because.
Just
And
because,
that don't work. I know that ain't work for me. So
Well, what's the gentle side of it though?
I think the gentle could be communication. The gentle could be transparency in your own testimony, your own walk, and why you should not scrape your knee. Because I've scraped it before. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that could be the gentle, but the modern is not that mindset. That I don't really know if that works for too many people, and the people that immediately came to my mind that it did work for have a different type of spirit that's not a fighting spirit, if that makes sense. It's like they conform and they just do. They just do. They just live. They just exist. They get a good job. They work. They don't live out their dreams. They don't. You know what I mean? Like they don't aspire for anything higher than that. Like those are that immediately came to my mind. Those are the people that were able to conform to that modern discipline mindset. I mean, that old school discipline mindset.
In relationship to what Sean is saying, the old school discipline mindset for our parents was based off fire and brimstone church teaching or church preaching, right? It was based off fear teaching. And I specifically used the fire and brimstone teaching of the church, right? So not all teachings of the church, but it was specifically that fire and brimstone, you need to get yourself together, you're going to die and go to hell teaching. That was really where that, along with like remnants of slavery, is where that old school parenting model come from. The practice was on fear. It was like, let me make you afraid of me. Let me make you afraid of the world, you know what I'm saying, in order to protect you. And so it's like, I know what's best for you. I'm trying to keep you from this. It wasn't like this space of like freedom and exploration. But I got that growing up. Like my mother was like fear, and my father was like, do what you want to in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like you own it. But he didn't say it. Like my father didn't have the language to be like, do what you want to in the world, you own it. My father just did it. You know what I'm saying? He just moved like a person who did what he wanted to in the world. And I just got a chance to watch it. So my father really, for real, who was older than my mother, he was born in 1941, he had a gentle parenting style. Though he wasn't gentle, he just picked and played too much. His parenting style was gentle, but him personally, he picked and played too much. So he could not be parenting you, but still like, you know what I'm saying? Just off the hump.
Yeah, well, Don, since we are talking about, you know, how we were raised and what that looked like versus, you know, a modern and old school,